Hello, I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man, and with Joanne Brine. Joanne is a partner at JMW and specialises in travel litigation. Hello, Joanne.
Hi, Dominic.
Joanne, I've been reading in the media this week about a case that you have been working on with Mr. Tidman and what happened in his holiday in Turkey. I just wonder if you could give me an idea exactly what happened, please.
Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, Mr. Tidman fell ill when he was on a family holiday. He travelled to Turkey to a four-star all-inclusive hotel with his wider family group with Jet2, the tour operator. But a few days into that holiday, he started to feel unwell with a headache and a temperature. But over the coming days, became gradually more unwell, really. Got a cough and a fever, had some medical attention. His family managed to get him on a flight back here, but his condition deteriorated. He was just admitted to hospital here in the UK, and tests confirmed he'd contracted Legionnaire. He was admitted overnight, had to stay in hospital for antibiotic treatment. And whilst he did recover from that pneumonia, it was a very frightening experience. And he's been left with some ongoing cognitive problems as a result. When he got a bit better, he found out that there was a number of people that had stayed at the same hotel around the same time that had also fallen ill with Legionnaire's disease. And therefore he got in touch with us for some legal advice.
It really is frightening, Joanne. What are the warning signs of Legionnaire's disease?
Well, it is quite frightening because it can't be seen. Legionnaire's disease is a severe type of pneumonia that you contract by breathing in droplets of water infected with bacteria. It is quite rare, which is reassuring, but it is incredibly serious if you do contract it, and it can lead to complications and can be fatal. Everyone's susceptible, but the higher risk groups include people over 45, smokers, and anyone with immune suppressed conditions. The bacteria can be found in natural water sources, but it's also in man-made water sources. And we see things like hot tubs, fountains, and air conditioning units are risks, making hotels really particularly susceptible. It can be found in larger buildings because the bacteria can spread amongst the water sources there. I think really the important things to know are that if you do start to feel unwell with the symptoms of pneumonia, when you get some medical advice, make sure you mention about any travel or any use of things such as hot tubs, so that the hospitals can test you. And it's quite a simple urine test.
And so if somebody contracts something like Legionnaire's on holiday, what should they do, and who actually ultimately has legal responsibility?
Well, obviously, when we travel, whether it's in the UK or abroad, we expect that the properties and the water sources will be maintained to high standards and be safe for use. But there have been some big recent outbreaks in Turkey and in Spain. Occupiers of premises have got a legal duty to make sure those premises and anything on those premises are safe. And if you travel on a package holiday abroad, your tour operator has also got a legal responsibility for your safety. Obviously, things such as hot tubs have increased in popularity recently, and not just in sort of big holiday companies, but also in rentals such as Airbnb. I think if you're away, obviously the duty shouldn't be on you as the consumer or the holiday maker, but if you are away and you're using things such as hot tubs, check if it's being regularly maintained, if people are coming to check it whilst you're there, and check the chemicals and water levels. The disease is reportable to Public Health England, and there's a European surveillance network to try and track and trace those types of outbreaks. The disease then, once we know about it, we'll investigate if we're instructed by a client and obtain a microbiologist professional opinion to try and help understand the source.
Joanne, thank you very much for your insight. And of course, if you'd like to speak to Joanne or her team, you can contact insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.